beautiful makeup lovers, bellezas, bienvenidas a mi canal. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new Dior Forever Skin Corrector Concealer, but also comparing it to the new Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer, which I recently reviewed in my channel. I'm going to link down below the video for your convenience in case you are interested in checking that review, if you are thinking about getting a new concealer or just interested in this concealer. But before we start, I will talk a little bit about Dior. I'm going to show you how I apply it, for how long, discuss all the facts. Then I will compare it and talk a little bit about the Hourglass fact, and then give you my final thoughts on both concealers. Let me start by saying that this new concealer, Dior Forever Skin Corrector, came out early last week or 2 weeks ago, head to head with Hourglass. Both are recent releases. I've been wearing this concealer for over a week. Peter Phillips, who is the makeup creator director of Dior Makeup, is doing a fabulous job when it comes to include different skin tones, different undertones and shades. Some of the facts about the Dior Forever Skin Corrector: it retails for $36. It comes in a wide range of colors, 28 shades. It's made in France. It has a shelf life of 6 months, which is very short considering the amount of product you have in this bottle, which is plastic. It's a large bottle that to me it's gonna take me a lot more than 6 months to finish. 37 ounces, 11 mils, that's a lot of products to finish in 6 months. However, if you wear a lot of makeup on a daily basis and it's the only concealer you have, then I guess that you'll be able to finish. Or if you don't share the product, I don't think it's gonna go bad after 6 months. I have used products longer than their shelf life expiration and they have worked fine. So to me, what is this concealer? It's marketed as a corrector for spot conceal. It's a 24-hour multi-purpose full coverage creamy concealer that corrects and hides under eye circles with redness, blemishes and imperfections. I have to say, I did not wear my makeup for 24 hours and I don't know anybody who has done it. I have worn it for 10, 12 hours. That's a long time, 24 hours. The finish is natural with this concealer and the skin type is normal, dry, combination and oily. Now a little bit about myself. I am 42 years old, oily combination skin. I have really dark circles, really purple and darks depending on how much sleep I get. And I think that is a fact that you should know about me, because this is marketed as a full coverage concealer and I don't think it is. Now, since it's marketed as a corrector, you can use it. If you don't want to use foundation, you just cover the pigmentation, the scars or pimples you might have on your face or the redness they describe, and just use this with a little brush, beauty blender, powder, and you all set. Or you can use a couple shades darker and use it as a contour, or a couple shades lighter, depends on what you like. To me, I like my concealer shades to be as close to my skin as possible, but a little bit bright. Not too much because I don't want to look crazy. I like natural, and that's what I aim for. Yes, I've been wearing this concealer different ways for the whole week. I wanted to be really fair with this concealer, and this is how I wear it. Sometimes I apply it with the sponge, sometimes I apply it with my fingers or with a brush. I use different type of brushes, different foundations and creams underneath. Now, let me tell you something about me. I do not wear my concealer without my under eye creams. I never do, and these are the ones I use. I use the Sisley Eye Contour Mask and also the Shiseido, and this one is Beneficent Wrinkle Resist 24 hours. Those are the only tools I have, and I'm also testing the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Eye Rescue, and my Shiseido is almost done, so I wanted to give it a try to this one and see how it works. So I've been using this concealer with different types of products just to see how it would perform under different circumstances. I've been going on my day, and I'm gonna insert a clip to show you how it looks the first day I apply it. It's 7:30 now in the evening, and this is how my makeup looks. And you can see the darkness of my dark circles coming through since I applied my makeup this morning at 7:30 in the morning. And I noticed that the concealer faded mostly on this eye, that basically there's nothing left. And I powder, but I did not, I had to use more product because of course a sponge will use more product always. A brush, well, is less. But let me show you how I apply this product. This concealer, it's much better apply it with a brush in my experience. And powder, you have to powder, because if you don't, it's going to fade away. After a few hours, there's basically nothing left. I use a brush for the regular application. I use the same amount of concealer product I use with other products I have, with other concealers. I also apply it on the sides of my lips, on my nose, and on my forehead. I think this is a perfect match for my complexion. Absolutely love the color, and after testing other colors, this is the best color for my complexion. As you see, I didn't get great coverage, so I had to use my fingers for blending, because Peter Phillips recommend the application with a brush or with your fingers. And since you can see I need a little bit more coverage, I finished that with my fingers. Then when I apply the powder, because you have to apply powder in able to set the product, and then after I completed my makeup, this is how my under eye looks. It looks quite bright, but not too much. This concealer, it's really moisturizer. It's very nice. It's a very nice product, luxurious of course. We're talking about Dior, and everything Dior is beautiful and luxurious. I like it. The only thing is that I really try to like this concealer. Please don't get me wrong. I'm gonna wear it, but I noticed no matter what I did, I saw the problems under my eyes, my wrinkles, my crease. It says that is crease resistance, but I will tell you, no one is exempt from creasing under your eyes. It's gonna happen, absolutely. But with me, for some reason, it was happening, like the lines were really accentuating, and that is a problem for me. A problem I didn't have with my Hourglass concealer. And here is where I'm going to compare. I think that my biggest issue was that Hourglass concealer was better under my eyes. It was more moisturizing. It covered my under eyes a little bit better. I used less product than with the Dior. And now here's where we go with the comparison. With the Dior, during the day, it faded faster than the Hourglass concealer. It took longer for the Hourglass to fade it from my face. I would cook, work on the garden, you know, just run my normal errands, my normal life like everybody else, and it would stay put. I really liked it. With this one, after a few hours, if I didn't powder, it would fade it completely. I mean, completely. And then it would accentuate my lines a lot more. Now let me give you a little bit of facts about both products. By the price, Hourglass has a difference of $2. It's $34. Dior is $36. Hourglass is 22 shades. Dior is 28. They are both full coverage. Hourglass is 16-hour wear. Dior is 24-hour wear, which I don't know who can wear their concealer for that amount of time. Dior is 37 ounces, 11 mils. Hourglass is 2 ounces, 6 mils. That means that there's a difference in product. Hourglass is 12-month shelf life. Dior is 6 month. Now, did I get the coverage that I was expecting from Dior? No, I did not. And it's marketed as a 24-hour wear test. Did I get the coverage I expected and the longevity from Hourglass? Yes, I did. Did I use more product with Dior? Yes. Did I use less product with Hourglass? Yes, I used less product with Hourglass, and the blendability, they both blend beautifully. The color both match me perfect. Hourglass, it's more peachy, I would say a little bit lighter. They're both warm with yellow undertones. Dior is a little bit, a tiny pinch has of more yellow in it, but they both match me perfect. Do I have to wear powder with Dior? Absolutely. Do I have to wear powder with Hourglass? No. With Hourglass, I didn't see the pigmentation, the darkness on my eyes come through. It took longer, and the wear off, the longevity was much better than Dior. Dior, it's a great product, it's a great concealer, but I feel like the longevity and the cover as a full coverage concealer, it's not there. Even though they're both full coverage, I feel like Dior is more for people that have less darkness under their eyes, who want a less pigmented and less thicker formula, because Hourglass is a little bit thicker than Dior. Probably it has to do that says that Hourglass is waterproof, which I didn't test. Dior is not waterproof, but it's 24-hour wear test. On that, I'm a little bit disappointed with this concealer. And just because this product didn't work for me 100%, it doesn't mean it's a bad product at all. I like it. It's really a nice product. And as a matter of fact, my friend from Snobbeatyplace, I'm gonna link down below her video in my description box. Just click on it, it's gonna take you directly to her video. You'll be able to get a second opinion. She is fair and dry skin, and she loved it. It worked great for her. That way you're going to hear her thoughts and see how it performed on her skin, on her face. She has a 2 days wear off, and you'll be able to see how and hear how she feels. And if you are of darker skin, you're going to be able to find your shade a little bit better, I think, with the Dior, if you were not able to find it on the Hourglass, which has great undertones but only 28 shades. So Dior just expanded the range of shades a little bit further. I have never seen warm olive. I've seen neutral, red, yellow, pink undertones, but never olive undertone, which is a nice surprise. But also, if you fair, there's a wide range of colors, because I'm sure there's a lot of women there that are really fair, and others that are really deep skin. So hopefully you'll be able to find your shades on one of these two brands. But the question is, if you ask me which one is my favorite concealer, which one I would pick and stay with, it would be Hourglass. I got the coverage and longevity I look for in a concealer, and also the color. I think it looks better on me. It's a little bit brighter without making me look like a light bulb or a raccoon. So I like the Hourglass much better. And we came to the end of this video. I hope makeup lovers, bellezas, this video was informative and helpful, enough to help you make a decision if you are in the market for a new concealer, if you watch my review on the Hourglass and were waiting for the Dior Forever Skin Corrector that was head-to-head on the release. I hope that this video helped you to make a final decision on what product to get. If you liked this video, please consider to subscribe for more videos like this and hit the notification bell to get notified. I upload videos every single week and I have a lot more coming. And please don't forget to like it if you like it and share it. Sharing, it's caring. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you the next time.